So good morning to day 6. After a couple of events yesterday, we decided to crash at a hotel last night. Got some laundry done, got some repairs done to the bikes, and we're sitting in Asheville, North Carolina. Kind of interesting the area that we're in, so you will see security measures that we did for our bikes last night. We just feel better having them a little bit closer. A little too much attention out in the parking lot.
We were up on the Blue Ridge Parkway and we saw a fellow in a little Mazda, and then we saw him again, maybe 45 minutes later when we pull in here to the hotel.
Yeah, he pulled over and parked into the back of the parking lot and just sat there. And so it kind of gave us some weird feelings. And then there were some other vibes going on out there that, the bikes were getting some attention, and so we just thought it was best that we provided security for the bikes.
Yeah, just felt like we were being scouted for a bike. Anyway, so they're in here, and Jack, looks like we were having a party or something. Pizza hanging up there.
Pizza. Hey, that was meal of champions.
But looking forward to sleeping back on the trail. I think I didn't sleep any better here. It was good, of course, but it'd be nice to stay closer on the trail again.
We got a lot of clean laundry.
Yeah, yes. The other beautiful thing about staying here, two reasons we stayed here primarily, I think, Jack, is that we needed internet service.
Yes.
We haven't had internet service for many days. We needed to get some things loaded up. The other reason was, time to wash up a little better than just in the stream. There's some of the larger items that are hard to wash, so they had a washer and dryer here, and we had a good laundry day.
We did laundry, yeah.
So it was good.
And we'll see you guys later on the trail.
Well, another beautiful morning on the trail. As we've been riding some of these roads, we're curious about whether or not there was more dirt at the time Sam created this trail. We imagine there must have been. We see a lot of evidence of new roads being laid, new asphalt being laid on some of the sections of the trail. But as can be seen with this road, a lot of fun. Whether this is paved or unpaved, it's certainly a good ride.
We're expecting our friend back later today. Storms.
Yeah, how strong did they look, Jack?
Seen a lot of yellow and red in them. There was a good line coming through. The nice thing is, looks like they're not widespread. It's just a line coming through.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe we'll slip through it. I agree, though. It looks strong enough that it could be a pants day.
Yep.
Often.
I would challenge anybody who looks at this and says, "You guys are riding tar roads on dirt bikes. How much fun can that be?" This is actually, I'll admit, I'm used to a 96 cube bagger, and I will have to admit I'm getting the same thrill and exhilaration going on these corners with this little Honda as I would with my big bike.
Yeah, I would agree. Our Goldwing, also a lot of fun through here, but these little bikes you can throw around pretty good. It's actually quite an enjoyable ride. So when we say it's a pants day, what we're referring to is that when it's raining and it's just a light rain, all you really need is a jacket, because that's what's facing the onslaught of the water. The bike blocks quite a bit for your legs and your upper thighs, so as long as you're moving, you don't really need a lot of protection, and even in moderate rain. But if it starts pelting or you have to ride slowly, pants day.
We had a comment that came in from one of the followers. We appreciate everybody who's following. One of the followers sent a message about the difference between KTM and my little 300L Honda, and he's trying to decide what to do. I can tell you what, both of us have had so much enjoyment taking the stock bike, creating it into what we both are riding today. And I would tell that person, take whatever you want, create it, and feel is necessary. necessary for you, because you can do it. The parts unlimited.
I would agree with that, Jack. It's all comes down to preference, and you can make all these very capable. These are both very capable machines. We did characterize, if there's anything we could describe differently about these two machines, is clearly they're both dual sport, right? So on-off road. But the KTM certainly has a lineage. You can tell it's really a dirt bike coming to the street or to dual sport. And the Honda has more of a lineage of an enduro, or a, I wouldn't say street, but you know, more of a coming more from a enduro or street perspective to dual sport. But they both are dual sports, and they will do the job for you.
Yep. I'm a bigger guy. In this little 300, I went ahead and thank you to 550 Maverick and 550 Performance. Got a new ECU from him. I redid the suspension. The 550 also helped me with a new air box on it. So I was able to squeeze out some more horsepower. And for this big boy, it handles me well.
Oh, what a beautiful building.
It is, isn't it? I have a question for people who are watching this. We're seeing a number of these trucks going by that have all kinds of dogs in them. And up where I'm from, that's usually sled dog feed. Down here, they're like coon dogs. And the trucks all have multiple antennas on top of them. Tell me what they're doing. We're in the North Carolina, we've seen it in Virginia, up in the Blue Ridge. My thought is they are hunting bears, but I don't know if this is the time of the year that they can do it. If you have info, shoot us a comment.
What a cute little bridge over to a house.
Oh, yes.
What a nice river. How would you like that in your front yard?
Oh, man. That would be so nice.
Yes, please. You can see we were turning around, and he just went to use the ditch, which is fine, but see that log sitting in there? That will send you spinning. Kind of like our Minnesota rides in the swamp, Jack.
Yep.
They'd put that corduroy
exactly
down. Need some help lifting that? Are you going to be okay?
Nope. We're going to be okay here.
All good?
All good.
Oh, what a beautiful project this is. That is amazing work.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
And on the CRF 300L, everybody says the kickstand is too short by extenders. I followed one guy's suggestion, and I took a hockey puck and screwed it to the bottom of it. It adds about 3/4 of an inch or more, and it's weather resistant. And then I just cut the rest of it off. And it's worked out really well.
So Jack, that hockey puck sounds like a very Canadian or Minnesota thing to do.
It is. We seem to have those around.
Yeah.
Just about everywhere.
I remember keeping a collection of those in the freezer.
And why'd you keep them in the freezer?
Well, because when we take them out to play hockey on the pond behind the house, after we've cleared it with snow, you want the puck to be frozen so it'll slide.
Yep.
And we could have left it outside, of course, but yeah, we just put them in the freezer. I remember one time, frozen pond behind the house. It hadn't snowed much, and we had a lot of cold, and so it was beautifully frozen all the way across, and very little snow, just drifts, light drifts here and there. So my brother and I took a contoured sheet from a bed, and I'm sure our mother really appreciated that. And we got 2 hockey sticks, put the contour
Two
sheet.
lines here.
Oh yeah, which way are we going? Oh, I'm going to zoom out and see if one's just up and. Oh yeah, it's at the. I get it.
You have an option.
You have an option. Yes, sir.
Oh.
Muck and rocks. To the left, it looks like.
Hurricane Creek Road, Hurricane Creek Road. It's got mud and rocks. and then the other road is, and they're both the same distance, and they come back to the same point.
And I'd love to see the mud holes. So I was mentioning that pond that was frozen, and we took the hockey sticks, held them vertically, put the contoured sheet around the top and bottom of those hockey sticks, held between us like a sail with our ice skates on, and the wind was pushing pretty good that day, and it started pushing us across that pond, several acres, and probably a quarter mile, I suppose. And by the time we started to approach the other shore, we were moving at a pretty good clip, and we realized we had to shut things down kind of quick or we were going to go slamming into the bank. A lot of fun, a little wind power, a little fun on a Minnesota lake. Well, this cemetery seems appropriately named because of the wind damage. Kind of nice. Beautiful stream. There you go. Thunderstorm popped up on us very quickly. It's now a pants day. So we've got a rain gear on and making our way down. Got a few more miles on this trail. This has actually been a terrific road. We've come a long way. Been up here a couple hours, running about 20 miles an hour, 15-20 miles an hour. Gives you an idea. That gives you an idea of the distance.